Hey, what's up guys? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm back with another UFC prediction video. This time UFC Fight Night, Hill versus Rountree. It's going down in about 3 weeks. Saturday, June 21st, 2025. Prelims begin at noon. It's going down from Azerbaijan. So let's get into it, guys. First up, Sadykhov Ko against Elliott. I think this fight got canceled due to visa issues. He was supposed to face Billy Ray Goff, but that got canceled or whatever. He's going up against Elliott, who I think is undefeated in the UFC, man. Very good grappler. He's picked up some good wins, man. So, yeah, I'm going to side with Elliott here. I don't know if we got odds for this fight yet. Let's look. No, we don't have odds for it, but I'm gonna side with Elliott. Tagir Ulanbekov against Azat Maxim. He's coming off a lost to Charles Johnson. Again, Johnson's a good fighter. He's tricky to beat, but he hasn't fought in almost a year and a half. Ulanbekov, I think he's really improved his game to me. I wasn't too high on the guy, but man, the guy's getting some respectable wins now. That win over Clayton Carpenter, that's a really good win. Carpenter's a great prospect. Beat Cody Durden, Nate Maness. Again, the loss to Elliott really stood out to me. That was not a good loss, but it is what it is. I'm going to side with Ulanbekov here. Daria Zheleznyakova against Melissa Mullins. She's coming off a win. Beat Claudia Segula by ground and pound. And that was back in November. Daria 9-2. She's coming off a loss. Lost to Aline Perez by arm triangle choke. I don't know. I'm gonna side with I think I'm gonna side with Daria here, man. Again, not a whole lot of confidence in this. I mean, she is a 2.5 to 1 underdog. So I don't know. I'm going to pick Daria, but again, not a whole lot of confidence. Irene Alekseeva against Claudia Segula. So Segula, she lost to Melissa Mullins her last time out, and she's fighting on this card. Again, don't really know a whole lot about her. 135er. Irina, 1 loss, 34 years old, coming off a loss to Melissa Mullins. So again, Melissa Mullins beat both these girls. Beat Egger before that. I think they call her the Russian Ronda. I'm going to side with Irina here, but again, not a whole lot of faith in this. Mohammed Usman against Hamdi Abdulwahab. Hamdi, 6-fight win streak, beat Jamal Pogues by split decision. I think he did it. I think I did have him winning that fight. Again, fought Dontel Mays 3 years ago. No contest. I don't know if there was a steroid involved. Mohammed Usman, he's coming off a couple losses, but I think he's the better fighter here, man. Lost to Thomas Peterson, lost to Mick Parkin. Again, 2 good fighters, especially Mick Parkin. I'm going to side with Usman here. I just think he's the better, more well-rounded fighter here, and I'm going to pick him to win. Ismail Naurdiev against Jung Young Park. Again, let's look at the odds. Park is a minus 215, Naurdiev plus 185. Again, Park, he's coming off a win over Brad Tavares by split decision, lost to Andre Muniz. Feels like he is getting older, though. 34 years old, 5'10", 73-inch reach. Naurdiev, again, used to be a former welterweight. Now he's fighting at middleweight in the UFC. 2-fight winning streak. Wins over Bruno Silva. Just 1 win in the UFC. I'm gonna pick the relative newcomer here in Naurdiev, man. Just not a whole lot of faith in Park. Again, I don't know if he really deserved the win over Tavares. So I'm going to side with Naurdiev here. Maitek Orolbai against Tofik Musayev. Again, who am I picking in this fight? I'm picking Orolbai. Musayev, 2-fight winning streak, 35 years old. He's been fighting in Ryzen and Bellator. Again, got a really great record, man. He's fought a lot of people. Orolbai, He's about 8 years younger. He's coming off a loss. He did lose to Rebecki by split decision. Beat Brenner before that. Urosmedic before that. I'm going to side with Orolbai here, man. I just think he's has a little more UFC experience, a little younger. But again, looking forward to watching this fight. Muhammad Naimov against Bogdan Grad. Grad, 4-fight winning streak, 29 years old. Beat Lucas Alexander, Michael Aswell, who's making his UFC debut today. Naimov, he's on a 1-fight winning streak. Beat Khan Alfli by unanimous decision. Lost to Felipe Lima prior to that. Let's see who I'm picking here, guys. I'm picking Naimov. Naimov will be my pick. Nazim Sadykhov against Nicholas Mota. Mota, he's on a 2-fight winning streak, man. He didn't start his UFC career that well. Lost to Jim Miller. Beat Van Camp and lost to Manel Torres after that. And then he beat Tom Nolan and Mahishate Haisar after that in his most recent fight. So again, he is picking up some wins here in the UFC. Nazim, he has looked good, man. He's on a 10-fight winning streak, 31 years old. Beat Ishmael Bonfim. Again, I did not have him picked to do that. Beat Terrence McKinney. This guy's on a roll, man. I am definitely siding with Sadykhov here. Curtis Blaydes against Rizvan Kuniev. Again, this fight was supposed to take place a few months ago. Kuniev on a 19-fight winning streak. 32 years old. Again, man, this guy's a heavyweight, and he's making his debut against Curtis Blaydes. It's kind of unheard of, man. Curtis Blaydes is a top 5 heavyweight. And again, he was on the Contender Series. Does have a finish on the Contender Series, but again, I don't really know a whole lot about it. Curtis Blaydes, we know how good this guy is, man. It takes a special heavyweight to beat this guy. He's coming off a loss to Tom Aspinall, so he hasn't fought in almost a year. Again, he got beat in the first round. It wasn't long into the first round, 1 minute. Again, just kind of hate to see that, man, because you know Blaydes can go 5 hard rounds. But Aspinall finished him in 1 minute. So again, kind of hate to see it. But, you know, hey, he's got 1 win over Aspinall, 1 loss to him. I'm going to side with Blaydes here. Again, I don't know a whole lot about Kuniev, but, man, it's going to take a real special person to beat Blaydes. Blaydes is currently a 2.5 to 1 favorite. I'm going to side with Blaydes. Fiziev against Bahamondes. I don't know if they got odds for this fight. I'm not seeing it. Again, I'm going to side with Bahamondes here, man. Fiziev on a 3-fight losing streak. Again, all the top competition. 2 losses to Gaethje. Bahamondes, this guy's on a roll. His hand speed looked next level against Manuel Torres, man. He looked lightning fast. Really dropped Manel Torres a lot in that fight. Beat Jalen Turner. Turner retires after that fight, I believe. Beat Giagos. I mean, his loss was his 1 loss was the Ludovic Klein. We know how good Klein is. Klein's fighting Gamrot tonight at the UFC Fight Night event. So again, we know how good Bahamondes is, man. This guy, you know, Fiziev, he's a great fighter too in his own right. Again, Bahamondes should be the slightly younger fighter. He's got a 4-inch reach. I'm going to side with Bahamondes. Main event, Jamal Hill against Khalil Rountree Jr. Rountree Jr. minus 155. Come back on Hill plus 135. And I'm going to side with Jamal Hill here, man. At those underdog odds, we've seen him go 5 hard rounds. I don't know if Khalil can go 5 hard rounds. Again, he did look good, in my opinion, in that title fight against Pereira. But he took a lot of damage, too. And he ended up getting stopped in that fight. But again, I did like that he was... he fought, man. He didn't shell up. But the damage might have an impact here on him in this fight. But again, Khalil Rountree Jr. has showed... he definitely has evolved in the UFC, man. There was a time where I didn't think this guy was going to be anything, you know, have any type of career. But, man, he's looked good in recent years, you know, beat Anthony Smith, beat Chris Dawkins, Dustin Jacoby, Carl Roberson, Modekis Bukakis. But he's got some bad losses, too, man. And we all know that. We've seen him. We've seen some of the bad losses. So, but he's been in the UFC a long time. Since 2016. So he's been in the UFC 9 years. Jamal Hill, again, man, he took that title from, seems like a long time ago. He took that title in what, January of 2023 from Glover Teixeira, man. And I don't know, ever since he got that Achilles injury, he just hasn't looked the same. 2 losses. He's 34 years old. Again, I did have that Yuri fight 1-1 going into the third. Yuri ends up putting him out. Again, great fight. But then he lost to Alex Pereira. We know how good Pereira is. Beat Glover. Beat Thiago Santos. He's got some really good wins, man. And again, I think he's got the better cardio. Hopefully his cardio was on point, because he did look like he was gassing a little in the Prohaska fight. But again, we're getting dog odds with Hill here, plus 135. I gotta take him, man. Again, like kind of 2 even fighters. Jamal Hill will have the reach advantage, the height advantage. He's slightly younger. So again, there's a lot going for him. It's just, where's his confidence at? But again, I'm gonna take Jamal Hill with these underdog odds. So again, let's get into it, guys. My picks: Jamal Hill, Bahamondes, Blaydes, Sadykhov, Naimov, Orolbai, Naurdiev, Usman, Segula. I'm not taking Segula. I'm taking Alekseeva. I'm taking Alekseeva in that fight, guys. Let's just go with her name. Daria, Ulanbekov, and Elliott.